Hi everyone, I'm Rory. I'm so truly grateful for my friendship with Colleen. We were friends for almost 40 years. We were even roommates for a while during university. And while that really tested our friendship, ultimately it made our bond even that much stronger. She really did teach me the true meaning of friendship. There are so many memories, from the everyday moments when we'd meet for lunch and an afternoon of shopping or going to the movies, to the special occasions when she was my maid of honor or when she held my hand when HC was born. She was always there for me and my family. There are so many stories. Col was the storyteller, though, not me. So imagine her voice, hear her laughter, and see her smile as I share this with you. Starting with when we were roommates. Late one night in our apartment, she discovered a gigantic spider in our dining room. We had to trap the spider under a bowl, place the Vancouver white pages and then the yellow pages on top of the bowl, just in case that spider might escape while we were sleeping. Then, the next day, after sliding some poster board underneath the bowl and tossing everything over our second floor balcony, I promptly was told that I was the one who got to go and retrieve everything. Then there was our shopping trip to IKEA, while HC was still in her stroller. 3/4 of the way through the store, Col looks down and noticed one of HC's booties were missing. She turns to me and says, "Roar, we can't even keep the kids' shoes on. Who thought it was a good idea to give us the responsibility to care for this child?" Then there was our trip to New York City. Getting to travel with Col and share that experience was truly special. Even when she smacked me on the arm when I was completely oblivious to the fact that Julianne Moore was passing us while we were walking down the street. No matter what, I could always count on Col. And there is absolutely no way in this short video to capture the countless adventures or just how much she meant to me, Eric, and HC. She was more than a friend. She was family. We love you and we miss you so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Hannah, although I'm sure most of you know me as HC, because that's all she would ever call me, unless of course she was mad at me and then I got the full name treatment. But the story behind the nickname that she loved so much has been told to me many times. When she found out that my middle name was Colleen, she was so excited that she had to make sure that her name was at least a little part of my nickname, and so HC was formed, and from then on I was always HC to her and everyone around her. She made sure of that. I would just like to quickly thank my mother for giving me my aunt's name. It means a lot to me that I can carry her name, and I hope that I can make her proud while she's watching down on me.
Hi, I'm Bevy. I just want to say that I planted a peony in my backyard in memory of Colleen because the Chinese use the word symbolize most beautiful. So I wanted to do that for her because she was the most beautiful person in my life. I know Colleen. In grade 6, we showed up, same homeroom. She had pink gel in her hair. I had turquoise eye mascara, and we looked at each other. We never liked each other, but all of a sudden our lockers are next to each other. So we became friends, basically inseparable from grade 6 to grade 12. We did many slushies, many dance videos, many MTV parties. We had some car rides home that we don't remember. We grew up together. We were inseparable. We smashed cots together in the middle of the night. She hit me with a golf ball when we were golfing at our golf club in Kamloops. We had a lot of fun times. And then university came, we kind of split our ways, but we've always remained very, very close friends. She was at my wedding, and when I told her that I was expecting my child Jacob, she cried. The first time I let her hold him, it was amazing to me. Colleen was always about, and always is and will be, about her friends. She came to my 50th birthday party when she was sick. She packed all of her dialysis things up. It was a lot of work for her to come. I know she wasn't feeling well, but she came and she was there. She met my friends, they met her, and that was one of the most magical nights of my life. Even when she was really, really sick, we talked about the future. Our last conversation that I had with her, she was coming over to Victoria. We're going to the Beacon Hill Drive-In for ice cream. And I was going to make her eggs Benny, which she loved, and prime rib with Yorkshire puddings. I miss her and I love her, but I got to tell you that all of her good things are great, but if she was mad at you, you knew. She did not mince her words. She loved to hate and hate to love you, and her laugh was infectious. I could hear her saying, "Bevy! Bevy, let's go!" And then through the years, she would always say soft. If you were soft, you had soft skin. So I always was soft. And I miss her, but I have so many memories in my heart with her, and she was a sister to me. We used to have Christmas Eves with the Koches at their house. We got banned from the church because there were several earrings flying through the pews and several people laughing till they were peeing their pants. Colleen might have got some pee stuck up her nose at my house one time. I had to go to the hospital, but you know, it's all right. At 40, she said, "Bevy, you have to go to Tiffany's." So at 40, we went to Tiffany's. We bought bracelets, which we wear. I have ours on now. And I just want to let you know that she was my best friend, and I'm so glad to know her, and she touched my life. She touched my husband's life, my son's life, and I just want to let you know that I'll never forget her. So this is to you, sweet girl.
Said that we got the two daughters, and Dana is a calm kind of a person, and she can feed a chipmunk or a squirrel off her hand like nothing. They will come. Colleen takes the same nuts or whatever feed and shit, they run the other way. Colleen used to get so goddamn mad, but Colleen is not patient. Colleen's just jumping around, and Dana would feed these things like nothing. Colleen was always so damn mad that she wanted to feed when they wouldn't go close. You know, little animals like that, they can sense. It's just like
So what is there to say about Colleen? I worked with and for Colleen for all of her years at the PGT up until my retirement in 2014. I was tasked with doing the new employee introduction to the office, and Colleen was quick to pick up what needed to be done and to apply the information. Colleen was a friend of mine. I am very proud to be able to say that. Colleen was kind, generous, smart as a tack, and loyal, and yet she still knew how to tell you when you're just being an idiot. We have all heard of the saying, the good die young. Well, that is certainly true with Colleen. She was very good and way, way too young to have been taken away from us. So Colleen is here. She's in our hearts, in our minds, forever. Thank you.
Colleen was a friend and colleague at the PGT office. You could hear her laugh across the office, and also she loved battering her tennis matches with other colleagues. I cherish the times that we had talking in the office and during our rides home from Vancouver to Surrey and playing her little game that I'm going to take the bus home. No, I'm driving you home. Sometimes I won, sometimes she did. She loved the color pink and her Kit Kat bars. So occasionally I would be dropping off a Kit Kat bar at her desk when she was in a meeting, and I would get a little thank you email later that day. I appreciated the friendship we had, and know she is safe and sound where she is now, and she is cared for very much by everyone in her life.
Video and it's got sound. Me and my mentee sewer are here. It's Del Patro and Murray, and it's smoking hot. And the crowd is huge, and we have fans to fan ourselves, and it's still going to be smoking hot. And I think we're going for Murray because we don't like Del Patro.
My name is Suzanne Malfair, and I met Colleen when we were in grade 1, about September 1975. Here are some random cherished memories of the wonderful years we had together. Decisions are chicken. Chicken bakes, Joey's chicken. Black floral wraparound skirt that Colleen got pulled off of her on the way to my birthday party. Dwight Lang pulled it off. Nose warmers. Tea party at her desk in elementary school, where she had lunch complete with a little potted flower on the corner of her desk. Popcorn sales for student council with Bev Wesolowski. Volleyball versus Arthur Lang Elementary. Brownies, sewing button eyes on fabric owls. Jingle balls by her parents' pool. Little hazelnut-headed egg carton angels. These little ornaments we made at one of Colleen's birthday parties, and I still have mine for Christmas time on the tree. Scarves. She made fun of me when I wore it in grade 9, and then she became known for it. Everybody got Colleen a scarf. Bedrock City in Kelowna. Green glasses girls with Peter Soberlack in the parking lot when we were goofing around. Designing bridesmaid dresses in just the right shade of blue. Fairmount Hot Springs in the winter with my parents. Phone calls anytime, all the time. That red phone she gave me for my birthday, along with a card that said, "No, not busy," and it showed her like coming out of a bathtub to answer the phone. It wasn't actually her, it was a little cartoon picture. Strictly Ballroom, great movie. We used to watch it outside on my deck. Missing eyelashes, one whole eye's worth. Oh yeah, I did that in high school, and she noticed. Labor on the toilet with her on the phone. Colleen was always there for pretty well every life event for me, but she always took vacation in Kamloops in August, and I had both my babies in August, so she was there virtually on the phone. Sophie's Cosmic Cafe, apple pie served with a stabbed fork. Weekly Ron Zelko fitness date. Pauline came too. Our favorite chocolate icing is her recipe. Marcello's. New Year's Eves, complete with those lovely bacon-wrapped water chestnuts, the recipe from Della. Seattle Premium Outlets, Kate Spade. Where is that Costco? Now, where is that Costco gas receipt? Oh yeah, our last trip to the States, Costco, we took forever to find the store, and the border guys couldn't believe that we'd spent the whole day just going to Costco, so they hauled us in for questioning. It was really annoying. Grad decorations, this is the time. Emerge, again and again and again. Olympics of the mind, she actually did a little dance as a sugar plum fairy. Monkey ballet costume with Becky Parker. I saw the two of them because I live next door to Becky. Peanut Butter Club, just shush. Yeah, she razzed me for years because I had to wait in the car, and she got to make all the neat little crafts. Grade 9 English video, laundry service and delivery, cake decorating lessons, spread, lick, spread. Yeah, anybody in Colleen's family, if you ate that cake? Bard on the beach, baguette on the beach, McDonald's frozen lemonade. Oops, I took hers by mistake. Boat ride number 1, burning up all the fuel in that Kelowna speedboat we rented. Boat ride number 2, cruising on motor vessel Stargazer and swimming at Clementine's. Bread garden with Pauline. That birthday cake of Colleen's with a strategically placed banana. It was a male torso birthday cake. Party games, not competitive at all. Squeezing a whole bunch of the high school gang into my UBC residence at Totem Park when they came to watch the U2 concert, and then Bev hummed all night The Last Post. Almost smoking the smoker lady at the Pink Floyd concert, that amazing Peter Gabriel concert that I had to study up for. My dad, introduced by Dana as the man that cremates our parents. And then there's the often inscribed note that Colleen would use from William Blake, to see a world in a grain of sand. I have to move the camera a little bit so I can get it all right. And a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. And then we had a lot of fun with Bitmojis. And I'll just show you a couple. There's me. And there's our wonderful Call. I miss you, Call. And I love you.
I have many fond memories of Colleen. Memories of many, many chats in her office. Her kind and helpful guidance to me as a case manager. I miss her dearly. I'm very sad about her passing, and I'm very glad we're all getting together to celebrate her life. I am Tim Newman. I was a case manager at the Public Guardian Trustee's Office until 2012. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brad, and this is June, and we're with Winford. We're both very happy that we can be part of the celebration of life for Colleen. I've known her and worked with her for over 20 years. As property management agents for your office. She was a beautiful person. I really enjoyed my time knowing her and working with her. June has worked more closely with her over the years. So June.
Yeah, I've worked with Colleen for over 19 years. We were fortunate enough to be on the property management committee together. We shared a lot of laughs. She really was a true friend, and I miss her every day.
Yeah, we think about her often, and I miss her as well.
She's a young lady.
Oh, I just don't want to cut it.
Hey, do you want some help?
There you go.
She's old. We're all 50.
Hey Dana, it's Trudy and Sarah from the PGT. We want to thank you for allowing us to share with everyone who's going to be celebrating Colleen's life. some of our memories and favorite moments with Colleen. And we're really sorry we couldn't be there. And, you know, we're giving everybody virtual hugs. So we hope you have a really nice time remembering Colleen and spending time together. So you were going to start, right? With,
oh yeah. So I just wanted to share how much I miss all the conversations I used to have with Colleen about people's tells. So if you know Colleen, you know what I mean. Colleen's tell was that she would put her hair up in a ponytail when she had a rough day, and I always knew I'd walk by her office and I'm like, okay girl, you got to tell me what happened.
And if it was 8:30 in the morning, you knew it was going to be a really bad day.
She was planning for it,
yeah.
Right? And the best part was that sometimes she would like let people know that they had tells, but she wouldn't tell them what their tells were, even though they wanted to know. And she's like, no, I'm not going to give you the upper hand. Anyway, so many laughs and so much good times together. And yeah, thanks so much for letting me have this chance to share that with everybody.
Yeah. And the other thing I would say about Colleen is she was like a no bullshit kind of person. So she was always telling it straight up. And it might have, you know, ruffled some feathers, but in the end, everybody knew she was right. And we would generally always take that to heart, and things would change. And that could be about clients, it could be about staff, it could be about other things going on in people's personal lives. And I just really always appreciated her candidness and her ability just to be honest with people, whoever it might be. So I really miss that about her as well. Her office is a few down from mine, and I still, every day when I come in, I think of her and remember her sitting there. And she's been near and dear to my heart. I'm so glad I've had the opportunity to work with her, and thankful that we get this opportunity to let you all know how she impacted our lives. So
yeah,
we love you, Colleen. We miss you. Have fun, everybody. Bye.
Hi, I'm Todd.
And I'm Rena.
And we would just like to celebrate a very wonderful woman today with you.
We're sad we can't be there, but know that we celebrate her every single day. She was very special to us.
Yeah.
She had a laugh that could light up a room and a block, really. If her laugh didn't make you laugh, then you didn't have a pulse. We spent countless days just sitting and visiting and reminiscing of old times, laughing till we cried.
Doing our trips to Edmonton for Thanksgiving. We were driving up there, and we took her car. And I was driving, she kept telling me to slow down. And I was doing 65, 70.
Right.
And when we got home, she ended up getting a ticket in the mail. She phoned me up, told me I owed her $125 for the speeding ticket because I was driving her car.
She did vow to say that if he got a speeding ticket, he was paying for it. And yeah, she made that happen.
Yeah.
We took her shopping. Brenda and myself took her shopping to West Edmonton Mall and rented her a little scooter to get around. And we must have been in there 7 hours. There wasn't a store that we did not go into. We made a lot of people quite nervous with that because we actually had to sometimes move a table by or shove a chair out of the way and just to get her in and around sometimes delicate things. Well, as we shopped and bought and bought, we were hanging our bags off her little handles of her cart. And well, next thing you know, we kind of pinned her on the accelerator and off she took and just about ran over a small child in the mall. The mom of the child was not impressed in any way, but I actually never have laughed so hard, I don't think. That was one of my funniest memories with her. Took a while to gather our wits about us after that, but it was a super fantastic day, and we shopped so much we barely could fit everything in the car for the way home. That was Colleen, just fun and honest and true blue to her nature. Never.
Yeah.
Right?
You always knew where you stood with Colleen, that's for sure.
Yep, she gave you the truth.
Best. We love her dearly, and we miss her a lot.
Yeah, she became the godmother to our son. He holds her up on a pedestal so high. They were close. They were very close, and that will never die as well. So even though she's gone, she lives in our hearts every single day, and she will. We honor her today. We honor her tomorrow.
And every day. Love you, Col.
You're the best.
Hi, I'm Pauline. I met Colleen at SFU, well over 30 years ago now. We had a lot of our psych tutorial classes together, and with Colleen's presence, it was hard not to be attracted to her energy, and so we became fast friends. I have so many university memories with Colleen. We studied together. We worked out together along with Suzanne. We went to numerous Vancouver Film Festival films, Bard on the Beach performances, tons of movies, that Colleen loved to go to the movies. And just plain hanging out a lot of the time. After university, pretty much the same. We did a lot of the same things. As we got older, became grown-ups, we shared a lot of memories. We went to Las Vegas for the first time together. We went to Mexico for the first time together. So many fond memories that I'll cherish forever. And also Dana graciously gave me a part of Colleen that I put in this tin. So I put her ashes into this tin, and if you know Colleen, she loved these mints, and every time I see these mints, I think of Colleen. I miss you, my friend. Miss you so much.